A live look at Piscataway, New Jersey at Shai Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Boston College Eagles and the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Well, guys, I did check in with the Eagles head coach pregame. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rutgers.
People still fill in the stands, and he takes the opening kickoff back to the house to fire up the crowd, fire up his teammates. What a start for this young man.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Eagles offense will have the first possession of the game. They'll be led on offense by Grayson Wilson. More than 300 yards passing and a couple of touchdowns last time out. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Makes the catch and he's free. Brought down after the huge gain, gets this offense set up at the 27. Boston College right back to the line.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Oh, he's definitely going to want that one back. Man, they put a nice drive together. That's the opening drive you want. Start driving the football down the field, having success, and then you just get just a little bit aggressive, a little bit greedy, making the throw, forcing it into coverage, and throwing the interception.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Booster, booster! Go, go!
Back to pass on second down. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. And the Scarlet Knights will line up to punt it away. Wants to return it. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Eagles offense now ready to start the drive. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Wilson will throw. Pocket breaking down. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down. Kick is in the air. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. The Scarlet Knights start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air on 1st down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
And they're able to get him down. It'll be 3rd and long. Might be changing the route. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Scarlet Knights send out the punt unit. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Here's the return. Lowers those pads. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll send the tight end in motion. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. The pull and throw off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Quick release by the QB. That'll... For the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. The run inside. It's Ray. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wilson to pass. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. The Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Run in the red zone. It's Ray. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. Running inside. It's Ray. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for the offense. DB's right up on the receivers. They'll run play action. Bring in the heat. And it's a sack.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though. And you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking for a gap. It's Mitchell. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that falls incomplete as they tried to wrap up the first quarter with a bang, but the incomplete pass takes us to the 2nd quarter. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the 2nd. And the Scarlet Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. Takes it on the return. Gets away from one. Finds some space. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down here at the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on.
Makes a grab and room to run. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Boston College wants to play fast.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Had to start that slide a little early, and he'll be short of the 1st down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Scarlet Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. He might want another play. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Leaping grab for a big gain. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights have pushed it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Get it out on the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
So now on comes the field goal unit.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. So the Boston College offense makes its way onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
He gets across the 25, steered out of bounds at the 26. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Scarlet Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout. And man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Gets rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Catches it at the 30. And he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mitchell. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. And the Scarlet Knights will call on their punt team. Now on the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Finds his man, it's Green. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Before they snap the ball on second down, timeout is called. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Gets it to the 37, clock stops to move the chains. BC uses a timeout here at second of the half. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Oh, they're after him! And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Rutgers takes its second timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. 1 more snap coming before halftime. The run inside. It's Mitchell. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this third quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if we're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking care of the football.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Makes the grab. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. All by himself down the middle. Carried it all the way down to the 35-yard line before they finally got him stopped. The corners are walked up tight. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Keep it on the ground. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. It'll be 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. This Boston College offense has it working. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. And they got it.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
Now the Scarlet Knights call timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll throw it. He's got it. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Just drives it between the uprights. This is now a 7-point game.
And I'll be honest, I don't love the call. On 4th and that short, I want to go for it. But you trust your kicker, he does his job, and he puts 3 on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Running inside, it's Mitchell. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working that left side now. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got him spread out on 2nd and 7, 2 wide out to either side. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The Scarlet Knights will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Lost one deep down the right side. Makes a grab deep. Turning it on. The 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out to the 25.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Now on the option. And the ball is free on the pitch.
Great job by the defense, forcing a fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back again.
He'll field the punt and take it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. One final play before the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ray. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. They could really use a few yards here on 3rd down because from here, it would be a 61-yard attempt. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Could not make his way to the corner. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Rutgers offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Back to pass. Buying some time. Fires downfield. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Lets it fly. He's got it down the field. Ripped past midfield. Finally stops at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going. Quarterback making checks. Gives it on the option. Picks up the 1st down. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Leaves it with the back. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Got his man. Tackled there by the defense.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. And the quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
This is one of those momentum turning points. If this defense can force a field goal attempt, that is a victory for them. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now they've taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Pulls it on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
Looking to the big tight end. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game?
And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. They'll wrap him up, and he is stopped well short of the 1st down marker. And the Scarlet Knights inside the final minute trying to protect the lead and the ball. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the Eagles. It's their 1st. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? BC uses a timeout here at 2nd of the half. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long.
Sweet, sweet. Hydro. Squid. Where did he go?
From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch him with a field goal. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the 1st down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He gets out of bounds and, more importantly, picks up the 1st down. Clock stopped as the drive continues. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Pulls it in. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Bringing the heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
And the defense is smelling blood in the water at this juncture. They know the offense is going to throw it, and that's why you see these D linemen and linebackers, man, they are pinning their ears back, getting after the quarterback, and the hit that time helped force the incompletion.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. This defense is trying to protect the lead. You have to make the offense work for it, and a personal foul just gives them yards. To the air on first down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. It's incomplete, and the last chance is just out of reach, and that's going to do it. It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoil.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse